The tension is palpable and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. We're live on EA TV. And welcome to a city that's had plenty to shout about on the football front in recent years. We're in Lyon, here in East Central France. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And all systems go, ready to bring you pulsating action from Ligue. It is Olympique Lyonnais against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
For Olympique Lyonnais, it looks like this. Nicolas Tagliafico starts with Ainsley Maitland-Niles in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Fabian plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield, and rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. This really should be a game to savour. Olympique Lyonnais get the match started. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Hernandez. On to Vitinha. Lucas Hernandez. Strong but fair tackle. Ferreira. And PSG pushing forward with options available. That's a nice ball. Can he finish? And fired against the crossbar. Fabian! And what a beginning to this game. Excellent shot and a very fine save.
That's a real statement of intent from both sides, isn't it?
Corner kick played in. And the header just clearing the crossbar.
Well, I think he'd be slightly disappointed because once he gets to it first, that's a chance.
Pavel Schultz. Now with Morton. Maitland-Niles. Schultz. Corentin Tolisso. Clinton Mata. Morton. PSG recovering possession well. And passing it well. And he's in. Oh, might get to it. How good was that?
Well, he really did get his team out of trouble there.
Tagliafico. Niakate. Tanner Tessman. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's a good technical player. He can see a pass, he can beat a defender, and he's good in tight areas. He'll certainly be a joy to watch today.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Schultz. Well, relying very much on the passing game in a bid to take the lead. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Mata. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball.
Well, they're certainly hard to dispossess, aren't they?
Tagliafico. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Mata. Tessman. Now with Tolisso. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, being pressed here. Tagliafico. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Good weight on that pass. Will it go in? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. Nil then. Tessman. On to Morton. Pavel Schultz. He lost it there. Tolisso. Promising pass. Morton. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Superbly read and executed. Pavel Schultz. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Quick break could be on. Niakate. That's a good-looking ball. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Teammates available. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. And danger averted. Well read. And a free kick given. Corentin Tolisso. Showing good defensive judgment. Tolisso. Oh, left his man behind here.
Yeah, great bit of skill.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Kvaratskhelia. Ferreira. Oh, great defending. Niakate. On to Morton. Corentin Tolisso. Pavel Schultz. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Tyler Morton. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Well, they get the ball rolling again. Paris Saint-Germain with the advantage, but no room for complacency. That's a lovely ball. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Too easy, far too easy. Can he find the net? And a fine stop. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And over comes the corner. Ferreira. Oh, that's a clever ball. And possession changing hands.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
So 2-0 now. Morton. And unable to keep possession. Gezal. Oh, great attacking play. And it's opening up. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Hernandez. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Morton. And here's Gezal. Well, showing really good width here, but timely defending when it mattered. João Neves. Oh, could be. Stunning piece of defending. Tagliafico. Tano Tessman. Pavel Schultz. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Might work out. Nersch. And Fabian. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Tyler Morton. Now here's Gezal. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. Gezal. On to Morton. Corentin Tolisso. Now with Morton. Playing with a flow and intensity. The cross is on. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. The referee has a decision to make. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Twenty minutes remaining. Pavel Schultz. On to Tolisso. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Now space for PSG in the wide position. Deftly defended.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Will it go in? And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Schultz. Niakate. Tolisso. Composed and patient passing. He just couldn't play that decisive ball. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, big moment. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Tolisso. Tano Tessman. Now with Morton. Tessman. Strong but fair tackle. Teammates available. Zaire Emery. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Morton. Tessman. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Tolisso. Now with Morton. Exploiting the wide area. And roaming free here. Oh, totally committed. Danger not finished though. Morton. Very quick thinking there. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. A good and fair challenge. Tolisso. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Your assessment?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, he should be happy with his goal and the win, but he'd be slightly annoyed that he hasn't scored a couple more. Overall, though, I thought he was excellent.